What is going on, guys? It's your boy Dims Tam on the V side, Tan01, the Bengal Dragon. Make sure to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, follow me on Twitter, Tan01, Twitch at MCTam1, follow me on Instagram as well, hit that bell notification button. I'm here to give you my thoughts on the fifth and final ODI, I believe, because I don't think anyone can take this any longer. Between Pakistan and England. Okay, that took place in actually, my beloved Leeds. Although, well, the UK has become more of a bit more of a bit of a not a bit, quite a big political joke nowadays. I still have, you know, I still have some feelings left for, for Leeds. Like for well, actually more Leeds than Bradford because I stayed more just because I stayed like 4 years in Leeds and 1 year in Bradford. So like I have more lived experience in Leeds than Bradford. So like I also have like a pull towards Leeds and Bradford. But still like I like Bradford too. So yeah, well, West Yorkshire, West Yorkshire, even Lancashire, whatnot. I don't like. I'm sorry for going off on a bit of a tangent. I don't like London. I don't. I mean, as a place to live, it really, especially the city of London, it really feels like you're crammed into holes in walls. Like you just have buildings, and then you have a bunch of holes in the wall, which is very very expensive, and it's not even worth it. Like compared to like when you live in places like like you do in Yorkshire and whatnot, Yorkshire and Lancashire. Well, actually no, I can't comment for Lancashire, but especially in places like Leeds and Bradford and she- Sheffield, I guess. I haven't walked around too much in Sheffield though. I mean, I walked around a little bit because the visa renewal office is in Sheffield, but I haven't like taken a tour of Sheffield though. I know it's like really really hilly, but Leeds, Bradford, Cleckheaton, um, I don't know about Shipley and I don't know about Keighley. No, I've never been there. I've heard those names. I don't know about them. But yeah, so yeah, still have a bit of a connection to that. Like a bit of a pull towards that place. I still like miss that place because let me just tell you on a personal level, in terms not in terms of the politics, or not in terms of and even in terms of politics, it seems to me most of what happens is based on what is prevalent down south, not what's up north. Because up north, a lot of people don't, they don't care. I'm like, what? Theresa May did this? What? David Cameron did this? What? Boris Johnson said this? What? What's his name? That uh, that activist addict, addicted to activism. Jeremy Corbyn. Yeah, Jeremy Corbyn said this. Like a lot of it, are like who the hell's Jeremy Corbyn? So yeah, it's much more of a carefree type of type of environment over there. So, anyways, sorry, I digress. So yes, some stuff happened. That got certain communities of Leeds in the papers for the wrong reasons. But okay, but you know what? That's another topic for another day. And no, I don't follow it as closely as I've not lived in Leeds for over 5 years. Leeds slash Bradford. I've not lived there for over 5 years, so I don't follow it as closely. Although I will say, like whenever I told the people, the local people that like I want to one day retire in a place like Leeds, or well, Leeds, yeah, retire in a place like Leeds and whatnot. They thought I was crazy. They thought like if you want to retire in any place, it would be outside of England. I'm like, you have no idea what you're taking for granted. Anyways, let's talk about this match. Even in Headingley, we actually had a VI cricket demonstration here, in the Headingley ground, and we used to practice often at the indoor nets, right opposite, I believe, gate B was it. But anyways, in this match, England won the toss, and Owen Morgan said something interesting. Said that he wanted to simulate losing the toss, so he decided to bowl first. So yeah, so he decided to do something that he wouldn't do. So that was a good take. So England batted. No, sorry, he wanted to bat first, losing the toss. So he wanted to do something that he did not want to do. So if he won the toss, he will do something that he doesn't want to do. So he simulated batting first. England batted first, got 351 for 9. Pakistan followed in 46.5 overs. All right. Whoop-de-doo. Okay. For England, James Vince scored 33 of 32 balls. Maybe that's one weakness. Um, Johnny Bairstow scored 32 of 21 balls. Joe Root scored 84 of 73 balls with nine fours and no sixes. Excuse me. Owen Morgan scored 76 of 64 balls with 4 fours and 5 sixes. Okay. Joss Butler scored 34 of 34, 4 fours and 1 6. Ben Stokes scored 21 of 29 balls. Okay. Moeen Ali was out for a duck. Chris Wokes 13 of 19, and David Willey 14 of 11, and finally Tom Curran. He remained not out actually. 29, yes, 29 of 15 balls with 2 fours and 2 sixes. Okay. In terms of extras, let's see. There were 13 extras, so given the margin of defeat, it was not that many. Okay. As for the bowling, Junaid Khan was actually not in this match. So Hassan Ali, 10 over 70 runs for a wicket. Shaheen Shah Afridi, 10 overs, 82 runs for 4 wickets. Mohammad Hasnain, 8 overs, 67 runs for a wicket. Imad Wasim, 10 overs, 53 runs for 3 wickets. At least he's starting to figure out how to bowl on these tracks, so that is a positive. Fakhar Zaman, of all people, was the fifth bowler. Okay, 4 overs, 23 runs, and the 6th bowler, Shoaib Malik, 4 overs, 29 runs. The 7th bowler, Muhammad Hafiz, 4 overs, 25 runs. Okay. In reply, the Pakistan innings. Fakhar Zaman was out for a duck. The makeshift opener Abid Ali out for 5. Babar, oh Good lord, man. Babar Azam, he was run out 80 of 83 balls, 9 fours and a 6. Okay. Muhammad Hafiz, uh, out for a duck. Um, Sarfraz, Sarfraz Ahmed, oh lord, out for 97 of 80 with 7 fours and 2 sixes. Shoaib Malik, out for 4. Asif Ali, out for 22 of 17 balls, 2 fours, doesn't matter really. Imad Wasim, out for 25 of 21. Um, Hassan Ali, out for 11. Shaheen Shah Afridi not out on 19. And finally, Muhammad Hasnain out for 28 of 17. So decent enough cameo. 4 fours and a 6. As for England's bowling card, Chris Wokes. Where you going? Hold up. 10 overs, 2 maiden, 5 wickets for 55 runs. Tom Curran, 6 overs for 40 runs. Ben Stokes, 4 overs for 28 runs. Moeen Ali, 10 overs for 63 runs. Adil Rashid, 7.5 overs, 54 runs for 2 wickets. Okay, wait, something's not adding up. No, oh yeah, David Willey, 9 overs, 1 maiden, 55 runs for 1 wicket. Yep, now it added up. Okay, okay. First of all, let's not pretend that this result was not expected. This result was completely expected. However, the margin of defeat was not expected. I expected Pakistan to bat better than this. And listen, having bowled with both red and white balls in, and with red ball, white ball, and a pink ball in Yorkshire, this is almost an unwritten rule that if you pitch the ball up in a good length, you will get something in return in terms of a bowling result. Either it'll be good bounce, it'll be good carry, either it'll be swing, it'll be seam, you name it. There'll be something there. And like I said, I used to bowl in indoor nets on matting, on makeshift matting. Yeah, and I used to get swing, not seam. I was I was not a seam bowler. I could not move the ball off the pitch. I was much more of a swing bowler. Yeah. That being said, just look at Shaheen Shah Afridi. Yeah, he was experimenting way too much with the short ball. Compare that to, Chris Wokes, how he started his spell. He pitched the ball up. He got the LBW. He got the edge. And listen, that Fakhar Zaman, Abid Ali, and I believe there was another out for a duck. These 3 wickets caused a big problem for Pakistan. On top of that, Babar Azam was scoring at less than a run a ball, and one of the 2 people who were run out. How can you afford that? And besides, once again, Pakistan's bowling was really questionable. I mean, it was better than what we saw in the last match, or in the second ODI, no, in the third ODI and whatnot. But they were trying to experiment way too much with the short ball. Yes, Muhammad Hasnain got no, sorry, Shaheen Shah Afridi got 4 wickets, but at what cost? 84 runs. I mean, if you get 5 or 6 wickets, and despite what you do, the team already makes 350 plus, and you lose by a margin of close to 60 runs. That means perhaps there's something wrong with the bowling unit. Okay, and I've noticed something else as well. The death bowling. The yeah, okay, fine. There are some innovative shots that go, you know, that go to deep fine leg, or sort of not that fine, but the a deep square leg, and between deep square leg and a completely fine deep fine leg. Okay, that region. But so many of these reverse scoop, sweeps, paddle shots and whatnot that go in a fine third man region. In 2019, especially with the World Cup coming up, in the death overs, I see no sense. I see no sense in modern day bowling captains not placing a fielder at least in the deep third man region who can actually cut off these boundaries. And speaking of cutting off boundaries, Pakistan's air fielding was better. But Pakistan's ground fielding still needs a lot of work. Balls going between legs, people not being ready to dive. In fact, you saw a person, he was just breaking his fall. A fielder, he was just a ball was played, I believe, to a deep cover, or something. The fielder, he just put his hand on the ground as if trying to break his fall, and just fell down, and the ball pretty much went in front of his fingers. He did not have his hand stretched out like this, or like this. He had it like close to his chest. Things like that does not bode well for Pakistan cricket. Yes, I know England are a number one side. Pakistan are surprisingly, and I will say this again, surprisingly a number 6 side. Where, considering Pakistan's performance, considering their 10-match losing streak, I don't think they should be ahead of Bangladesh. Bangladesh have, yeah, they were on maybe a 4-match losing streak, and after that, they bounced back pretty well in the Ireland series. They won 5 matches in a row. No, sorry, they won 4 matches in a row. One of the matches was washed out, and I believe their win percentage is also not that bad. But come on, man, yeah, you have to perform better than this. Your team rankings is no excuse for you to be having such spectacular slip ups in the field. Okay, and compare this to England fielding. Just those 2 runouts alone should tell you how good England fielding was today. I will not fully blame Pakistan for the runouts. All I'll say is, these were unlucky runouts. England actually fielded very well. I believe one of them was courtesy of Adil Rashid. I still think Adil Rashid is a bit of a utility spinner. He's not like a take a match by the horn spinner. He's not a impact spinner. Imad Wasim actually was more of an impact spinner in this match than Adil Rashid. And it seems that there is a good amount of there's a good amount of raw, un uh, untrained or untamed or unrefined talent in the Pakistan bowling lineup. The Here's the problem. This is not a time for refinement. This is a time for execution. I'm talking about people like Shaheen Shah Afridi. I'm talking about people like Muhammad Hasnain. Okay, because yes, they're young and they were trying a few different things. They were trying a few different things, and for some it worked, for some it didn't. If you ask me, I would have had Junaid Khan play another match at least, because if you're gonna axe him, at least like give him one more chance to actually show what he can do. In fact, let me just uh, let me just look for something. Hold on. Let me just go back to a quick info because I have a feeling about who the bowling coach for Pakistan is, and something does not fill me with confidence in terms of Pakistan's bowling, in terms of their bowling coach. Hold on. It's yeah, here it is. Sorry guys, Internet Explorer is usually slow. And by the way, ESPN Quick Info is actually kind of clunky. It's not as smooth as YouTube or or like a Gmail. ESPN Quick Info, I'm sorry, it is clunky. And yes, by the way, I was following some of the commentary, some of the live text commentary as well. Okay, ESPN Cricket for your comedy, you need to check yourselves, saying that there's so many positives. Look how good our batsmen are batting. Yeah, in pitches where 380 is a par score, you're scoring 360. Like, yay! We scored over 300. We're gonna ignore it. We're gonna ignore that it's below par. But we're still gonna celebrate anyways. Yeah. So I'm sorry. I'm more of a realist. Okay. I'm more of a realist. Hold on. Okay. Um, because I heard from somewhere, Pakistan's bowling coach is Azhar Mahmood. Okay. Okay. Let's just look at Azhar Mahmood's um, bowling records. Okay, that says batting, blah blah blah. Okay. Okay. 143 ODIs and okay. When you have a bowler that takes less than a wicket a match, 143 ODIs with 123 wickets. You know what? I was happy. Azhar Mahmood was at one point. Azhar Mahmood was being considered for a bowling coach role for Pakistan, for Bangladesh. I am happy Azhar Mahmood did not get this job. Okay, and this sort of tells you, like, maybe people don't want to be, Pakistan's bowling coach. Because I'm sorry, these stats matter. 143 ODIs, 123 wickets. Yeah, yeah. Something. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. He moved to Pakistan. Like, listen, he played 143 matches, owed one-day international matches, and there's still a deficit there. In fact, let's look at his. I'm actually curious. Let's look at his. Huh? No, 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 no. In ODIs, he was anything but an all-rounder. Yeah, 18.10 average. Okay. India versus Pakistan. India versus Pakistan. Wait. ODI debut. India versus Pakistan. India versus Pakistan at 2007. March 17, 2007. Yeah. Okay. When you so maybe the problem is with the uh, coaching staff as well. In fact, I was looking up one of the analyses by Shoaib Akhtar. Shoaib Akhtar said that I'm 44 years old. I can run up and still bowl at over 140 Ks. If I was the bowling coach, I would make Amir, I would make Hasnain, I would make Junaid Khan, I would make all of them bowl at over 140 Ks consistently by showing them myself how to bowl. Okay, and this sort of tells look at all these rapid changes now. Junaid Khan has gone out. Wahab Riyaz has come in. Asif Ali, Abid Ali is going out. Okay, Muhammad Amir is coming in. Mickey Arthur is so pissed off, with the side. So these are not good. Look. Pakistan should realize these are not good signs for Pakistan. In fact, by having all these four matches, they have also displayed to the entire world where their strengths are, where their weaknesses are, and how those weaknesses could be exploited to defeat Pakistan. Okay, because the World Cup is just around the corner. Uh, yeah, with let's see how much of a difference uh, occurs. Let's see how much of a difference is made with the arrival of Muhammad Amir, with the arrival of Shadab Khan. By the way, both of them got sick, and I hope both of them recover well enough, especially Shadab Khan. Muhammad Amir as well, getting chickenpox at this age is actually not good. Um, but Shadab Khan, with what I heard were rumors to be hepatitis, so the very serious condition. Hopefully he can recover in time. But if he has to be effective as a spinner, he has to be very clever in pitches that don't turn, because all indications suggest that these English conditions will not be friendly for bowlers, especially spinners. All right. Yeah, there were a few positives, but also negatives as well. Their batting failed them. And by the way, Shoaib Malik, sorry man, sorry. Time for time for you to perform. Time for you to perform. You get out of ODI cricket. Sorry, buddy. The if you go get out if you get out of ODI cricket in this form, without having scored anything of significance, nobody's gonna miss you. Trust me, nobody's gonna miss you, because in 2019 you are seeing a lot of hard hitting batsmen, a lot of free run scoring batsmen coming out there. Shoaib Malik has to step up one last time. Alright, that's about it, guys. Let me know what you thought about this match in the comment section below, and this series overall in the comment section below. It's your boy, the Entertainment Review side, the Bengal Dragon, signing out.